1. Task introduction. In industrial automation control systems, remote signal acquisition and device control are core requirements. The AMSAMOTION MODBUS IO16R, as an industrial-grade remote I/O module, achieves network communication with PLCs and upper-level computers via the RS-485 MODBUS R2 protocol. This lesson will provide a systematic explanation of its functional implementation and operational standards, based on the module's technical specifications, interface definitions, and DIP switch configuration methods. 2. Learning objectives. Function awareness. Master the module's 16-channel opto-isolated digital inputs and 16-channel relay outputs. Understand the valid input signal range, greater than or equal to 18 volts, and output contact capacity, 30 volts DC 5 amperes or 250 volts AC 5 amperes. Configuration skills. Understand the RS-485 interface definition. A equals 485 plus, B equals 485 minus, GND equals signal ground. Learn how to set the station address, 1 to 254, and baud rate, 4,800 to 115,200 bits per second, using the DIP switches. Operational standards. Follow power wiring rules, DC 18 volts to 35 volts with reverse polarity protection. Understand the conditions for DIP switch changes to take effect. Power off greater than or equal to 3 seconds. 3. Guiding questions. 1. Function related. What are the number of input-output channels and their signal types on the module? What are the capacity limits of the relay output contacts? 2. Communication configuration. How are the RS-485 interface terminals defined? What are the default communication parameters? How can the station address and baud rate be set using the DIP switches? 3. Safe operation. What is the purpose of reverse polarity protection for the power supply? Why must the power be turned off for at least 3 seconds after modifying the DIP switches? 4. Knowledge description. 1. Module functions and specifications. Core functions, see Figure 1. Input interface, 16-channel opto-isolated digital inputs, supporting switch contacts or voltage level signals. Valid input voltage greater than or equal to 18 volts. Output interface, 16-channel relay normally open, NO, contacts. Contact capacity 30 volts DC 5 amperes or 250 volts AC 5 amperes. Communication protocol. Supports MODBUS R2 protocol with communication format of 8 data bits, 1 stop bit, no parity, configurable. 2. Detailed interface definitions. Input terminals, I0.0 to I0.7, channels 1 to 8, I1.0 to I1.7, channels 9 to 16, with common terminal 1M. Output terminals, Q0.0 to Q0.3, channels 1 to 4, Q1.0 to Q1.3, channels 5 to 8, etc., for a total of 16 channels, common terminal 1L. RS-485 interface, DB9 male connector A equals 485 plus, B equals 485 minus, GND equals signal ground. 3. DIP switch configuration. Station address setting. Use the 5-bit DIP switch, off equals 0, on equals 1, to set the binary address. Example. DIP switch position off on equals binary 00101 equals decimal address 5. Baud rate setting, see Figure 3. All switches offsets the serial port to 9,600 bits per second. Effective conditions. After adjusting the DIP switches, the power must be turned off for at least 3 seconds before powering on again. 4. Wiring and operating standards. Power wiring. Connect the red wire to V positive and the black wire to V negative. Reverse connection will trigger the protection mechanism. Input signal wiring. 4 passive switches. Connect one end to the input terminal, e.g. I0.0, and the other end to the common terminal 1M. Output load wiring. Connect the positive side of the load to the output terminal, e.g. Q0.0, and the negative side to the common terminal 1L. Exceeding the rated capacity, greater than 30 volts DC 5 amperes, or greater than 250 volts AC 5 amperes, is strictly prohibited. Communication network. RS485 should use shielded twisted pair cables. Connect A, B, G, and D in parallel with the master station, and ground the shield at a single point. 5. Typical applications and troubleshooting. Application scenarios. Collect sensor signals, e.g. limit switches, on industrial sites and control motor start and stop through relays. Troubleshooting. Run indicator not lit. Check the power supply voltage and polarity. Communication failure. Ensure DIP switch parameters match, station addresses do not conflict, and baud rates are consistent. The MODBUS IO16R is an industrial-grade remote I/O module, providing 16 opto-isolated digital inputs and 16 relay outputs. It networks with PLCs, HMIs, and other devices via the RS485 Modbus R2 protocol. It is suitable for industrial signal acquisition and equipment control applications and features reverse polarity protection, status indicators, configurable parameters, and power-off memory. I0.0 to I0.7 and I1.0 to I1.7 are digital input terminals for channels 1 to 16. A and B are the RS485A and B terminals. 1L, Q0.0 to Q0.3 are the common terminal and digital output terminals for the output channels. The module uses an RS485 physical interface, DB9 male connector, terminal definition. A equals 485 plus, B equals 485 minus, G and D equals signal ground, and supports the Modbus R2 protocol. Default communication parameters: 9600 bits per second baud rate, 8 data bits, 1 stop bit, no parity. DIP switches on the module can be used to set the Modbus slave address, as shown in the figure on the right. After adjusting the switches, the module must be powered off for at least 3 seconds before turning it back on for the changes to take effect. DIP switches can also be used to set the Modbus communication baud rate, as shown in the figure on the right. This lesson provides a detailed introduction to the core configuration of the AMSAMOTION Modbus IO16R module. Functional parameters: 16-channel opto-isolated digital inputs, valid voltage greater than or equal to 18 volts, and 16-channel relay outputs. Contact capacity 30 volts DC 5 amperes or 250 volts AC 5 amperes, supporting industrial-grade device control. Communication configuration: RS485 interface, A equals 485 plus, B equals 485 minus, G and D equals signal ground. DIP switches for setting the station address, 1 to 254, and baud rate, 4800 to 115,200 bits per second, default 9600 bits per second. DIP switch changes take effect only after powering off the module for at least 3 seconds.